So in this video, I'd like to talk about two things, okay? Two things. Talk about the recent PSY-OP that most, a lot of you people missed, okay? A lot of people missed in America, mostly around the world, they missed it, okay? This thing is so subtle, so freaking subtle that most would have missed it, and I'm sure they did, okay? PSY-OP and Trump versus Putin, okay? Donald Trump versus Vladimir Putin, okay? And who will come up on top, right? Who will come up on top? I'm gonna drive over here and show you guys what's going on in the freaking neighborhood and the middle school. I believe it's a middle school where they're freaking installing the stupid 5G.
Install your 5G. Re-elect me as your president, McDonald Trump. Stand 6 feet away. Social distancing. Build a 6 feet wall.
So we'll start with the PSY-OP, okay? The PSY-OP is none other than, you know what it is? It's none other than John Bolton's book, okay? John Bolton's 500-page book, okay? Why is this? It is a distraction, okay? It is a freaking distraction by the Masons, okay? John Bolton wears a red tie, just like McDonald Trump. They are giving you this illusion of inside conflict, okay? It's as if, it's kind of like the divide and conquer thing, but it's an illusion. It is directed towards you. They're directed towards the voters, okay? People who will vote this November. Like, why do you think they released this book so quick, okay? Before the damn election. What is the election? Ill action, okay? It's an ill action. You think McDonald Trump is really on power? You think a president is really powerful and shit? No, it's the motherfucking companies that's like writing, whatever the plans are, whatever gets executed by the left or the right or the businesses or the freaking medical sector. They get to say who lives or dies, bruh. You see what I'm saying? And they now have a vaccine. Your boy, Billy the Gates of Hell. Well, the world can't really go back to normal unless we have a vaccine. They have a vaccine now where they can turn on, okay, using a smartphone, they can turn on who will be fertile, okay? Which women will be able to have kids or not. They were pushing it in India, and India kicked them out. That is the reason why they kicked out Bill Gates, okay? But they still have the vaccines right there, okay? So they have lined up so many vaccines, different versions of that
COVID-19 coronavirus vaccine.
Okay, that you no longer need the freaking
hydroxychloroquine.
Because now they got multiple versions of the vaccine. One will turn you into freaking animal hybrid, a human hybrid, okay? Or freaking mess with your DNA because it has an RNA in it. The freaking RNA molecule will go in there, and your DNA will splice itself and starts making copies of whatever protein they have it in there, okay? So they got that. They got one that doesn't have that, but supposedly, quote unquote, it acts quickly, like less than 14 hours, and you'll be immune already. But they don't give full transparent, full transparency on their vaccines. You don't know what they're putting in there, man. It could be freaking human fetuses. Yeah, it could be freaking bat, parts of a bat or something like that, or whatever, man. Freaking rat pieces or something. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what these motherfuckers are cooking up there, okay? They're making these in the lab, and you mean to tell me we already have the freaking virus? I mean, we already have the freaking vaccine? When they never had a vaccine for freaking SARS and MERS, bro. They never had a fucking SARS or MERS vaccine, and you mean to tell me we have the
COVID-19 coronavirus vaccine. Stand 6 feet away. Re-elect me as your president, Donald Trump.
okay? So, you know? So you mean to tell me it's so quick? Boom, it's like that.
We can have a vaccine at the end of the year.
Is that fucking quick? That's bullshit, man. It's absolute fucking bullshit, you know? You know they're lying. They're freaking lying, man. What do you think politicians do? What do you think businessmen do? What do you think used car salesmen do? You see what I'm saying? You've never freaking bought a used car before? So, you know? They just focus on looks, on the way it sounds to the masses, okay? And a lot of the masses are freaking ignorant and shit, man. Especially now that whoever has the money, freaking mostly women have, because it's freaking nursing shit, you know. Freaking getting their money, freaking overtime, 10K per week. Come on, man. Brand new freaking cars. They're driving freaking cars, new ass cars right now, and freaking nobody's saying shit when they're killing people in the hospitals with ventilators. Dude, this is freaking America in 2020. Like, these motherfuckers are committing murder, okay? They're murdering their own seniors, murdering their own people. The reason why they focused on that, because they're gonna roll out the 5G and AI, and they know that the baby boomers and the older ones are going to be against that shit, bruh. They're gonna be against that shit because they're not tech savvy, okay? That shit is gonna be for the next generation. That's why they're conditioning us to be 6 feet apart. And Elon Musk already freaking threw up the satellites up there in orbit. Okay, it's already freaking up there. They're already set up. So Bolton's book, okay, Bolton's book, do not buy the book, okay, because he will use that funding to fund Trump's re-election, okay? If you want Trump to win, then go ahead and just buy the book, okay? Go ahead and be a blind sheep, go ahead and buy the book, okay? Don't listen to me, don't listen to nobody giving you the truth. Buy the book and freaking just store it somewhere. You don't even have to read it. You just watch as magically freaking, oh, Trump won again, oh. Where do you think he's gonna get the money? He's gonna get it from the motherfucking book. You really think Bolton went against Trump? Everything that he wrote on that motherfucking book isn't fucking classified, bro. It's already known by the media. You do your own research. It's already freaking rumors being talked about by journalists, by freaking news, by news media. It's already been, and it's just like what it is. It's just like it's kind of like a distraction from what's currently happening, from the freaking race war shit, So that's the third PSY-OP. It's the freaking Bolton book, okay? Don't buy it. If I was you, don't buy it, man. You want this to be a fair freaking election? Don't buy it, okay? An election is freaking, it's an illusion anyway. It's freaking, they're gonna put whoever president. They'll put freaking Kim Kardashian right there, or freaking, Kanye West or some shit, man. They're gonna put whoever the fuck they want up there, You can't do nothing about it. Still think your freaking vote matters? It's full of shit, Okay, the next topic. We're gonna go on the next topic right now because I don't want to sit on too much on that freaking Bolton book. It's 500 pages. That's freaking bullshit. Like freaking, he wasn't allowed to have a full disclosure in that book because they had to check it. Okay, they had to check it. They're assuming that. See that. I just saw a freaking stupid ass freaking paramedic right now selling this freaking CV virus shit. Fucking fake ass motherfuckers making freaking overtime money on that bullshit. So spark right here. There's no freaking NPCs right here. Though this is a freaking Hobart. Sounds a lot like a freaking NPC and shit, you know. But what I want to say, okay, what I want to say now is go toe to toe, okay. When it comes to like Putin and Trump, you know, you look at their past. Like if you're trying to test someone's caliber, right? You got to freaking look at their past, look at their past experiences, right? And if you put the resume of Donald Trump against somebody like, you know, Vladimir Putin, it's a no-win situation, man. It's a no-win situation for Trump. Okay, let me tell you why. Okay, Vladimir Putin, is a wartime KGB covert operative. He's a fucking 007, bro. He's a fucking spy and shit. Do you know what that shit is? Did you see the freaking the video that I uploaded? Freaking what was his name? Yuri Bezmenov. He was a KGB agent. He went inside America. He pretended to be a freaking journalist. He pretended to work as a freaking what is that? Like a freaking warehouse worker or some shit. He went to Canada. He went to India. These motherfuckers couldn't even detect him. They couldn't even. Yeah, he's working in secret, and he bamboozled the world, bro. And it's not just America bamboozled the world. He bamboozled India. He called them convenient idiots. Can you believe that? It's in the friggin'. He revealed it too. So you know, I don't know. People are gonna accuse him like, oh, this guy's lying, but he has pictures. He has pictures like proof and shit. Okay, and he was a KGB motherfucking agent. And what he was saying was, you know, all this fucking James Bond bullshit that freaking Hollywood was, you know, talking about the KGB. He says they have absolutely no clue what the fucking KGB does and shit. It's freaking ideological subversion. Dude, Donald Trump doesn't know anything about this shit. He thinks this stuff is fucking boring and shit. He only cares about numbers. He's like, I only care about numbers. You see what I'm saying? He thinks I'm a great negotiator. He thinks he can negotiate and get everything he wants just because he was, oh, I'm successful in business. Oh, he's not successful in business. I already told you what happened when his dad passed away. Before his dad passed away, his dad's employees told him that, you know, they promised that since he helped them out, you know, and their families during a recession, you know, they remained loyal to him, and they say, we'll take care of Donald. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the business, and we'll take care of Donald. So it's actually not Donald doing the fucking decisions. This is why you see see fucking Donald is like, I'm gonna hire the right people. We're gonna hire experts. We're gonna get the job done. See, all he does is sit on his fucking behind and make fucking people work. Like, what do you think he does for a living and shit, man? You really think he's gonna get fat like that? Fucking, you know, walking around and fucking getting shit done? Nah. So it's a no contest. To me, it's a freaking no contest. You're gonna put this freaking piece of shit, freaking lazy motherfucking fat piece of shit, Tommy boy, spoiled ass billionaire motherfucker against a freaking former Soviet KGB fucking intelligence officer, a fucking spy and shit, bro. And there's a video that I watched recently. It's like yesterday, and it showed how Vladimir Putin stopped it was like a German mob. No, it's like not a German mob. What is it? What were they? What were they? I think it was a German mob or something. German and Ukrainian mob. The German and Ukrainian, it's kind of like mixed or something. And then they say, you know, what they're trying to accomplish was they were trying to get inside the building where he was like stationed at, like where he was working at, right? And then they were surprised. He spoke to them in fluent German and shit. And then he warned them. Okay, he warned them. He went outside. Okay, he went outside the building. He walked up to them like by himself and shit. And he told them like, "Hey, we're put in charge right here. to fucking guard this building. And if you don't turn around, we're gonna end up freaking shooting you, all of you and shit. And then he fucking turned around, he showed this back to them and fucking walked back calmly to his post. So you mean to tell me, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all psychological and shit like that too. Like, this guy knows exactly what the fuck he's doing, bro. Like, you're going against a fucking double agent or possibly even a triple agent. Fucking a seasoned fucking KGB Soviet operative and shit. And fucking Snowden is one of them. Snowden fucking bamboozled all of you Americans and shit, man. You don't think it's one of the fucking KGB? You think the trick is to make you think that the KGB is gone, is evaporated. It's still here, bro. You're being fucking bamboozled by them right now. All this. What do you think this fucking COVID shit is? You know, bamboozled, man. Fucking America is bamboozled right now. Your fucking dollar is worthless. That is the aim of the fucking ideological subversion. You look at the fucking lecture of Yuri Bezmenov. He says the main theme of the ideological subversion is what they try to do to you is they try to make you they don't try to make you their enemy. They don't try to fucking fight you like head on, like, you know, like a gunfight or some shit like that. What they try to do is they try to become your friend. Okay, they try to seduce you into believing them that what you have, like for example the dollar, like it's worthless. Okay, they want to make, you know, they want to make you believe that what you have currently is worthless. So you look up history, right? Look up the history of natives and shit like that. Native Americans, native of any land, you know, they were tricked into giving up their natural resources. Okay, they were tricked into slavery. The same shit is ideological subversion. What you have is worthless compared to what I have. So that's the trick. Okay, that's the ideological. They're playing with your ideology. Okay, playing with your religion, playing with what you believe has a value, and telling you that what you believe that has value, what you deem that has value is valueless. Okay, it doesn't really have a value to them. You know. So they'll pull all kinds of things like, you know, they'll dress nice and shit like that. They will these tactics that they're doing. The motherfucking CIA tries to do, but the CIA does a very sloppy job in doing the ideological subversion and shit. Okay, like where do you think this fucking LGBTQ, this fucking feminism comes from? It comes from fucking KGB, bro. It was pushed to the West by Yuri Bezmenov and his freaking agents. They were all over the fucking place. They want to crash whole countries. You know, what he said. What Yuri Bezmenov says in his lecture, one of his lectures says, what we quickly find out was, he says, instead of like fighting, you know, war, he says that's a really stupid way of doing about things. It's very damaging. He says Russia doesn't want to do that shit no more. So what they did was infiltrate. Okay, employed some covert, you know, passive aggressive freaking moves, and you know, they basically seduced a freaking nation and shit, freaking divide and conquer, you know. It's an ideological subversion. They want to change your belief and shit. They want to fucking, you know, make you not believe in your religion. They want to fucking make you think like what you have is nothing compared to what they have, you know. Racism is part of it and shit. Divide and conquer, ideological subversion. My race is better than your race, blah blah blah. See, you see that?
You need this. You need a mask to walk outside. Coronavirus will kill you.
You see, it's a fucking psyop, bro. It's a psyop and shit. So you know, it's a. I mean, you come to tell me fucking the government we have solid data on this fucking COVID shit from the fucking CDC, and the governors and fucking Trump are not, you know, communicating well with each other. Like, why is it so fucking strict out here in fucking California, while in fucking Texas, in fucking Oklahoma, Trump just had a fucking rally and he spoke with no mask on? That is some bullshit, man. Why is fucking America's Got Talent fucking operating, running, and they're having a show and nobody's wearing a fucking mask on when you're supposed to? It's a mandated mask law right here in the fucking California, and you get a misdemeanor, you got a fucking ticket if, you know, you were caught without one. Okay, it's some bullshit, man. Fucking complete psyop. Okay, So Bolton, remember it's Bolton. The Bolton book is the fucking psyop. It slid through like a lot of people didn't notice it and shit. And a lot of Democrats are gonna fucking buy that shit. They'll be like, oh, I got this from Trump. You really think, okay, if you're an enlightened being, you really think they're gonna fucking release true information, like real information on what's really going on inside? Hell no. That money is gonna freaking be used with Trump's campaign, okay? It doesn't really matter if they're freaking having a conflict, blah blah blah. Trump is still their main man, is still their freaking runner-up, okay? If not Trump, they're gonna put somebody there and they're gonna use the fucking funds, the money from Bolton's book, okay? Bolton is a freaking billionaire too, you know? You think he's only doing politics? Go research him. Research him and see what he does and shit, okay? I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm just gonna let you go right there. Just do your research. He's invested in so and so company. They have money in stocks and precious metals and all kinds of things, bonds. These motherfuckers are not dummies, man. They know what they're doing. They know how to freaking destroy a nation and shit. So they think they're actually helping you, but they're actually destroying you. That's what it is. Part of the KGB, freaking and they're gonna meet once again here soon, Trump and Putin with a smirk, man. But Putin is like, even Bolton says, freaking when it comes to Putin against Trump, he says it's a freaking no contest. He's like, he says Putin is either gonna dominate you, or you're gonna fucking, just follow him and shit. I mean, he's gonna dominate you, or you're gonna freaking go against him or some shit. It's like you don't have a fucking choice. You either like him or you don't like him or some shit like that. But he says at the end of the day, he's gonna get what he wants and shit. That's exactly what happened with what is that? The fucking the little scandal going on, like Russia messing with the fucking elections, like blah blah blah. Dude, Putin says I didn't do it. Nobody did it in Russia. Trump came out and fucking spoke in the podium, says
Putin says they never did it.
that's the only thing he fucking said, bro. And he says,
I believe them.
and that's it. That's it. It's all part of a fucking Masonic trick. Dude, Putin is a fucking clever motherfucker, man. Like he could probably steal your wife and fucking your dog or some shit, and you still think he's your friend and shit. Fucking the KGB are infiltrators, bro. They seduce the nation. They fucking make nations communistic and shit. They push the fucking communist propaganda. That's why we got the fucking feminism shit and the fucking gay shit going on right here. The LGBTQ barbecue thing going on here. It's all part of the divide and conquer and shit. And for fucking birth control, like population control, depopulating, like especially sending guys over there in Iraq to die and shit, So don't get fucking caught up on this race war shit. Don't get caught up on this fucking fear porn shit. This fucking I got the COVID. If you want to get positive, you want to get positive reading, so you have the antibody to the motherfucking virus, man. If this shit is real, you see what I'm saying? So how can you say that you're immune when you're not fucking positive? Okay, if you're positive, it means, and you don't have any symptoms, any major symptoms, it means that you're immune already. Okay, already been fucking 2 weeks, already been fucking past 3 motherfucking months. You mean to tell me the incubation period is only 14 days and they still have us fucking lockdown on this bullshit? Nobody dying, bro. The fucking numbers are fake. Go watch my videos. Peace out.